So far, you've only been playing single notes, but in this lesson we're going to start with chords. One of the most common chords in rock music is the so-called power chord. It's made up from two notes, namely the root and the fifth notes of the scale. Here is an example based on the C major scale. The root is the note C on the 3rd fret on the A string. The fifth note of the scale is the note G on the D string on the 5th fret. If we strum both strings at the same time, we hear a C power chord. This is referred to in the score as C5, because the 5th tone of the C major scale is added to the root. The power chord should be fretted with the following fingering. Always play the root note with the index finger and the 5th with the ring or little finger. It's up to you, but I prefer to use the index and little finger. The cool thing is you can now move this up and down the fretboard to easily play the power chord in any key. To identify these chords, all you need to know is the names of the notes on the A string. We already learned that the notes on the 3rd and 5th frets are C and D. Here are all the notes on the A string up to the 12th fret. It starts with an A and continues in alphabetical order to G. If you look at the keyboard of a piano, you can see that an octave is divided into 12 half-toned steps, and that black keys are placed between most of the white keys. The white keys are named with letters from A to G, while the black keys use the same letters extended by the word sharp. There are no black keys between the B and the C, or between the E and the F. The symbol for a sharp is similar to the hashtag. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. So to play a B power chord, or a B5, fret the root note B on the 2nd fret on the A string with your index finger. The 5th is located on the next string 2 frets higher. This gives you a B power chord. The E power chord has its root on the A string on the 7th fret, while the 5th is on the D string on the 9th fret. The same principle applies to the E string. The sequence of notes is the same as on the A string, only that it starts from the note E. Again, an example. We are looking for the G power chord, or G5. To find it, we place our index finger on the 3rd fret on the E string to play the note G. The 5th is on the next string, 2 frets higher on the 5th fret. When you strum both strings together, you hear a G power chord. In song 22, 3 chords are played and all are fretted on the E string. B5 on the 7th fret, your index finger on the note B, G5 on the 3rd fret, A5 on the 5th fret. Play the chords with the repeating 8th notes and damp the sound using the palm of your right hand as indicated by the designation PM. Remember to aim for smooth transitions when you change position between the chords. The same chords are being used in the B section, but this time played with a different rhythm and not muted. In the first 3 bars, you strum the appropriate chords on the first downbeat and upbeat, followed by a rest. Make sure you mute the strings by lifting your fingers just enough to prevent the strings from vibrating. You can also dampen the strings with your right hand. At the end of lines 1, 3 and 4, you see the designation 4x. This indicates that the line should be played 4 times.